Hello guys, welcome to My Trucking Life 161. We are rising up to a beautiful sunrise around Bedford. That's where I got down to last night. I'll show you the view in a second. It's pretty nice, and it's nice and quiet as well. The main road is over here, the 421. And I've managed to park over the other side a bit down below a bridge like, so it's nice, lovely and quiet, apart from the roar of the traffic on the 421, which I get used to. I want to quickly thank B Mac, David Stimpson, David Noel and Neil Jeffs for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Neil I spotted in one of the comments, and I think some of the other guys have commented as well in the past. So we have got, you're not going to believe this, if you watched last night when I done the outro, I had a rough estimate of how far we'd got to go. Box standard energy drink. I guessed there'd be 120 miles left, and I put it in the sat nav just now and it's 122, so it was more chance than knowledge, I'll assure you that. But we got 122 miles to go. I'm giving myself plenty of time because the M25 and the M1s, it's always notorious for having a bump. So I'm allowing extra time, so if all goes okay I'm going to arrive early, but that's just the way it is. I could leave with the exact amount of time that I need and be delayed, so plus I'll need to stop and get myself a wash and everything on the way out. So let's have a quick show you of the load after I've done my checks, and then we'll get going, guys. Well, that's roughly what angle I was showing last night. Just some glorious farmland. And you got the 421 going over the back there. And this is our little load of floor packs. So like I said, it's nothing too big or eye-catching or extravagant, but there's lots of these small packs of little bits of wood that can be quite testing, to be honest. Like I said, I've ended up bringing a couple into the cab with me because I didn't have time to keep messing around making sure they was tight, because these are the bands I'm talking about. If they don't get these really tight, then they just come loose. A lovely frosty load, look. So yes, let's get this show on the road. Right, so we're already hitting the Luton mess, and it's not as bad as it normally is, but it's all slowing us down already. Starting to eat into that extra time I allowed myself. Oh dear, what a glorious morning it is, guys. Absolutely glorious, crisp morning. It's still 3 degrees. It was 2 degrees before I set off, then dropped to 1, and looks like it's going to take a while to start warming up today. Coming round the bottom of the M1 now, getting onto the M25. It's going to be the first time, I believe, that I've taken Cinderella over the Dartford crossing. So she's definitely going to the ball tonight over that bridge. I'm not sure where we're going to be going afterwards. Hopefully I'll be heading further west so I can go around the bottom of the 25, but we shall see. We've had a bit of traffic here and there on the way down. Nothing too taxing though. Look at this crazy little car, guys. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether it's a kit car or it's a special Morgan, but it's pretty stunning. It's a right eye catcher. Looks like something out of 101 Dalmatians, man. Look at the curves on that. Seems like it's limited to 56 miles an hour as well, which is a bit of a downer. And it seems to lack power up the hills. But yeah, pretty stunning motor that is. And I'm sure it's worth a hell of a lot of money. Ah, dear. People are struggling to keep to 50 on the bridge, but they're more than happy to sit in lane 3 while they're struggling. Unbelievable. And over the crest we go. Oh, come on guys, please get a grip. Okay guys, we are just pulling out of Medway truck stop. Lovely little services. I've had myself a cheeky coffee and a much needed wash and a freshen up. That's the only downside to when you park off road. It's a bit of a lack of facilities that we lose out on. So let's get going. We're 31 miles away from our tip in Aylsham, and we're probably going to arrive around about half an hour early. So, you know, I'm happy that we're going to be on time. That's the main thing. So I'm pleased with how it's worked out. I spoke to my dad while I was parked up, and believe it or not, he drove over me this morning and spotted me down in the lane where I was parked. He didn't recognise whether it was my truck until we've spoken. He knew it was one of our companies. Oh dear, so yes, I'm feeling a lot better now. Anyone for a bit of a stretch limo? Very nice. Right, so we're coming into Aylsham now. What a stunning view. It's like a beautiful part of the country. We're not too far from Dover and just south of Canterbury. I think Canterbury is up to the left there. I may be wrong, but pretty confident. So, never been to this site or this town before. Oh, it's a bit bloody tight. I'd like to be bringing some bigger loads down here, to be honest. I'm glad it's a nice little small floor pack. Oh, lovely. We're given a postcode, and the postcode takes us along the road which it's actually on. onto another road, but the actual building site is stating the road that's we're turning onto shortly. So hopefully the site should be down here once we turn right. We'll soon find out. It's all a learning curve. I'll take this corner wider because of the cement mixer coming out. And the other guy. Come on then, please. And it's definitely somewhere around here, so let's find where we got to go and book in, shall we? Alright, so we're empty now. And these speed bumps. Come on, mate. I would have liked to have come out of this exit here. It was far tighter getting out and in where I pulled in initially. So next time I come, I'll be going in that way, hopefully. As far as I'm aware, we're going to be heading back up to the house factory. But so far so good. We're 135 miles away and we've got clean tacho. I just stopped on Medway Services to finish off my break, my mandatory breaks. I did have another hour driving, but I figured I'd do it there before I get on the M1 and M25 further around. There's always occasional tailbacks, so I decided not to risk it. While I was on my break, I did some research into those back exercises that was kindly recommended to me. I haven't got the best circumstances, obviously. I've got a comfy mattress instead of a hard floor, but I did some of the relaxation type ones to try and release the muscles, and I must admit, whether it's psychological or not, I do feel slightly looser now, so I might have done some good. When I get back home, I can try it more properly with the one I found was one with like a small ball, rolling a small ball across the back while you're lying down, and also over the front. So yes, it's definitely something I'm going to look into, doing a few more stretches like that. I do try and stretch, but obviously I didn't know anything about the muscle itself until now. And if that's the case, I might be on the road to recovery. But if you can hear that clanging, that's just the noise of the side posts for the trailer that are along the front of the headboard. They are secured in, but they do clang about when you go over the bumps. And we're back up the other side of the River Thames. It has been confirmed now by the voice in my ear hole. We will be heading to get some houses and then heading off on our way down south to Worthing. As far as I'm aware, it's somewhere near Brighton. So a nice interesting day tomorrow. We're looking at a big mileage day, to be honest, because all we was 3 lifts when we was on site, so we was only there about 35 to 40 minutes. So should be getting some decent mileage today. Well guys, this is going to be the Catthorpe interchange from the M1 northbound. When we eventually get there, there's that many people cutting everyone up, changing lanes left, right and centre because they don't know what they're doing. They've only been being warned about this junction for the last 2 to 3 miles. Well, maybe a bit less I should say, but here's another Golf, look. I don't know where I'm going. The van there. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing, I'll tell you. They're all bothered about getting in front of everyone else. But anyway, there's not as much to see from this angle. You've got all the new scenery. We came across the road that's across to the right now. That's where we came across earlier. This foreign driver's heavy. Managed to get across now. And we finally at the end of the roadworks. So here's the trees that I was talking about earlier as well. They'll be pretty nice when they're all in bloom. They're just young saplings at the moment. So yes, and then just like that we filter up onto the M6 North. Now what I normally do, to keep with the flow, I'll just move back across if I can and stay with this one because I haven't got to change lanes then. And it avoids having to filter in and all the quicker cars and vehicles can carry on with their way. But yes, it's 30 miles left now to go. Just off junction 5 we've got to load. Oh guys, we're being treated today. Sorry, but I think a little bit of wheels just came out. Look at this Lamborghini. I'm gonna guess it's the Aventador, but I'm not too up to date with my sports cars and supercars. Oh, just stunning! Look at it! I love the colour. I really like the colour. Come on then, please. Thank you. I probably won't be able to pick it up through the windscreen, but you can hear it roar. It's probably only in third gear. Oh wow. Every time it goes under a bridge you just hear the echo. Look how wide it is. It's probably as wide as me. It's dropping it down a gear. I want one, please. I don't want one in the front door. Maybe he's not that confident. He's very slick. It's just been raining now for the last 20 minutes or so. But the roads are a bit wet, so he's probably taking it very, very careful with the throttle. I must admit. In the past I've driven a Aston Martin Vanquish that my dear got me for Christmas present. He's gonna go now. See ya. Well, bit of car porn for you today as well, guys. It's gonna be a long episode, I do apologise, but I hope I'm entertaining you all the same. Here we are, and boy, we're gonna get soaked again! Yay! Woohoo! Oh dear! Oh dear! Right, we are finally ready to get out of here. We've had a lot of shit to do. We've sorted the trailers out, we've sorted the load out, got everything ready for them to load our trailers for tomorrow overnight. Now I've just got to go and get my paperwork and we shall begin our journey to Worthing or West Dorrington or something, I think it was. So back in a minute. Right, so we're on our way. We've got just under, around 2.5 hours left driving if I want to do a 10 hours, or 1.5 hours if I do a 9-hour drive. And we're just crawling down the M42, sorry. Got a pretty big load on today. It's about 3 stacks high and 4 stacks of 3. if that makes any sense. And then we got a bit of chipboard on the back. It's turning into a bit of a saying, that is. Chipboard on the back, and some insulation as well. So I think I know where. I've got a rough idea. I think I'm going to be parking down towards Newbury somewhere. It's going to be another late finish and another long day, I'm afraid. So the video is going to be out late in the night. But them are just the brakes. What can you do? Busy, busy, busy this week, I tell ya. But the M42 is just 4 lanes of carnage. Till we get to the M40, and then it starts to open out a bit. Yeah. It's 173 miles to go to our drop. Obviously we won't be doing all that tonight. We'll get about, well, hopefully we can get about halfway, but we'll see. Alright guys, well today it's going to be the outro that needs 2 attempts, after I just spoke for 2 minutes after just taking a picture of myself. So yeah, I must have managed to misclick something there as I swung you around. But yeah, we've parked up in Newbury. We're about 80 miles away from where we're delivering to. So it'll be about, I'll give myself about 2 hours in the morning to run down there. Oh dear, other than that, we're a bit tired and we're a bit run down, to be honest, tonight. Not with my back mainly, and missing the kids, missing my dear, as always. But I haven't got time to get down about it, because tomorrow it's only bloody Friday, Sunday is only bloody Truck Fest, and Monday is only bloody bank holiday. So we've got all that to look forward to, and nothing at all to be sad about. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you all for your messages and your kind wishes about my back as well. It's, you know, it's really touching to know that you guys care as well. I actually did some of the exercises like I mentioned earlier. I might give them a go again later and see if I can improve on them. I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background, but that's Moffat. Guy's just come to deliver at the store, and he's got to unload himself with his own forklift on the back of the trailer, eh? Talk about self-service. Anyway, I shall get your video out to you as soon as possible, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later.